Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Knicks Cast channel. I would say the third to last game before the regular season concludes for our New York Knicks. Tonight, it's the New York Knicks playing host of the Boston Celtics. May I remind you all, this is on a Celtics note, this is Jason Tatum's first game back at Madison Square Garden since he injured himself in Game 4 last year in the semi-conference finals with that Achilles injury. So he is back. Jaylen Brown is out for the Boston Celtics. But getting into our Knicks, Donald, I'll let you take the first thoughts.
Well, I mean, the good news for us is that Jaylen Brown is out. And to be honest, if I had a candidate for MVP of the league, I would give it to him because let's face it, the Celtics team won 54 games, mostly on the back of what Jaylen Brown's done. They made several trades that were motivated at restructuring their payroll. And still, he carried that team on his back and with career highs across the board on points per game, rebounds, and assists. So, shout out to Brown. An amazing season. It's kind of a loss for this matchup, actually, because I would have been interested to see how we would fare against him along with Tatum. Shout out to Tatum. I think him coming back from the ruptured Achilles is a testament to his hard work and his determination to come back healthy. So, I've got nothing but respect for the two of them. As for the Knicks, this is going to be a litmus test. We talk about litmus tests. This is the litmus test. We really traditionally struggle against teams that are above 500. We have basically all year, with a couple of exceptions, but including the San Antonio Spurs as an exception. But by and large, we have struggled against teams that are pretty good. So how are we going to do against the Celtics here? God only knows. The only good news is I saw some two-way action between Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson against the Hawks that we could maybe build off. It was only 2 or 3 instances, but at least it was 2 or 3 instances more than we've had this entire season. So I'd like to have that be built upon. But we also have to remember that the only reason why we beat the Hawks is by a tenth of a second, less than a tenth of a second. In fact, a fingernail that stopped us from having going in extra time, overtime against them. So I can't look too deep into that game. I have no idea what next team turns up. Sometimes they look like world beaters. The next time they look like they could get beat off a lottery team. I have no idea what team's going to show up. But I hope they do show up, because if they don't, then I'm going to have serious reservations going into the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was actually having that conversation with a coworker of mine, an older coworker of mine. He and I talked basketball. He was like, how do you feel about your Knicks? I'm like, I got to be honest with you, Ken. They're very Jekyll and Hyde-ish. They're very temperamental. There's some nights where they look like world beaters. There's some nights where they just fall flat on their face, like against lottery teams, like Brooklyn a couple weeks ago. They played an unusually close game. Look at the game against Charlotte. Like, I don't want to point out all the bad games, but what's true is true. Looking to Celtics starting lineup, obviously we had mentioned that Jaylen Brown is out. So it's Derek White, Jordan Walsh, Jason Tatum in the lineup. Neemias Queta, or I should say Keita, is the starting center for the Knicks. It's been the usual: Brunson, Hart, Bridges, Anunoby, and Towns. We'll get into more discourse about the starting lineup because I'm kind of worried by Mike Brown's comments, but I'm trying not to worry too much. I hope it's some sort of gamesmanship, because he essentially said this could be the starting lineup heading into the playoffs, which is kind of like, how would I put this? It's kind of the same thing that happened last year, Donald. It's literally the same thing that happened last year. Same lineup, Josh Hart being guarded by the other team's center, Karl-Anthony Towns not getting the matchups he wants. I think it would be absolute malfeasance to start this lineup in the playoffs.
Well, one caveat, though, is Josh Hart is an improved three-point shooter now, much improved. So maybe that counteracts one of the issues that you were talking about.
It's possible, but teams are still not guarding him. That's the issue. I do agree with you. He is an improved three-point shooter, but if you watch the games and look at the film, teams are still not respecting him. And as long as you have that out there, you're limiting the spacing for Karl Anthony Towns. You're limiting those open looks. You can't run pick and roll as much. So it is a dissecting factor. As I said, we'll break
And
into
then
it.
you also add Mikal Bridges to that issue, bro, because he's absolute net nothing offensively. That really hurts our spacing.
Yeah, listen, I was just saying that this team is Jekyll and Hyde. He is the persona of this team,
Yeah,
Jekyll and
fact.
Hyde. So this is the Knicks are going to end their season on a 3-game home streak. This is going to be the first game of that. Knicks play the Raptors tomorrow and then the Hornets on Sunday to conclude the regular season. The Knicks and Celtics here a tip-off. Trey Maddox tips up the ball, and the Celtics will take it first with Tatum taking it, and they have to redo the tip.
What an ugly start.
Celtics at 54 wins, Knicks at 51. Tip goes, and the Celtics will get the ball as Derek White will bring up the floor, guarded by Mikal Bridges. White hands to Tatum. Anunoby guarding him early. Knicks try to ice the screen. Tatum gets down the lane. Pass is deflected and taken by Hart. Knicks get a turnover. Here comes Bridges. Bridges down the lane. Inside he goes. Layup is good.
He's celebrating his first basket.
Yay. Tatum with the screen. Tatum guarded by Hart. Now to Jordan Walsh. Walsh hands off to Sam Hauser, guarded by Brunson. Now to Tatum. Knicks switch again. Tatum on Brunson. Tatum has a mismatch. Takes to the corner. This time, Derek White misses the corner three. Rebound OG Anunoby. And Bridges nearly turned that ball over. Bridges to the corner. Josh Hart drives, didn't take the three. Mikal Bridges corner three is up and good. Mikal Bridges with the Knicks' first 5 points.
Okay, Mikal, I see you.
Knicks try to ice the screen off Hauser. Hauser, couple of fakes, out to White. Now back to Tatum. Tatum with a screen from Hauser. The Knicks switch it. Tatum has the mismatch and the size advantage over Brunson. Tatum pulls. Step back three-pointers up. It's no good. Rebound Karl Anthony Towns.
Nice. Move it.
Bridges back and down White. Turns. Layup. Inside scores. Bridges 7 points already.
Wow. Bridges. 7 out of 7. All 7 points coming from Mikal Bridges. But never predicted that.
Tatum double teamed. Out to the corner is Hauser. Hauser fakes. Pull up 2-pointers up. No good. Rebound OG Anunoby. Hart right into a turnover. And Tatum thought he was fouled. Inside he goes. Layup is good.
He was fouled. Nice determination to finish that.
Brunson with a screen from Bridges and a screen from Hart. Brunson looking, defended by White. Brunson 7 to shoot. Brunson has the middle. Brunson pulls up mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound Tatum. Tatum had that deflected. Still has it. Screen from Ketta. The Knicks are trying to ice the screen. Tatum guarded by Hart. Spin move. Inside. Count it and one.
Well, that was sick, bro. That was a superstar spin. What a move. Oh my God. That spin turned Josh Hart into a statue.
And Tatum has all 4 Celtics points.
Welcome back, Jason. Yeah, absolutely, man. Incredible.
Tatum misses the free throw, deflected. He gets his own rebound. Back out to White. Derek White for 3. Shots no good. Rebound tipped. And Ketta grabs the rebound. Out to Hauser.
No.
Back to Walsh. Jordan Walsh sinks the corner 3. The game is tied at 7.
Oh, I mean, that's what you deserve. If you can't get a rebound from a free throw, you don't deserve any. You don't deserve any good things to happen.
Hart hands off to Bridges. Bridges looks, finds Brunson. Brunson lost it. Brunson fell down. Back out to Towns. Towns takes a 3 this time. Shots no good. Rebound Tatum.
Towns' only shot attempt. 4 minutes in.
Yes. Foul that time on the Knicks, their second. And he has a center on him, so Towns could take advantage. Towns could bully Keita if he wants.
It wasn't even a design play for Cat either.
No,
That's one of my major issues, man.
I
He's
agree.
arguably your best perimeter shooter, and he's your second best overall player. And you just don't have an offense designed for him.
Yeah, I'm not sure I get it. I don't. I mean, post ups. Just look at it's coaching and it's the players around him that are not feeding him the ball.
Yeah, I know.
Pick and roll should be easy. I mean, I don't know what to say. As they run a pick and roll right here, Brunson, and a foul is called on Jordan Walsh, his first. Jaylen Brown, as Donald pointed out, all career highs, but he is sitting on the bench tonight. Towns with a handoff to Brunson. Knicks run. Try to run the screen and roll. Brunson to Towns. Towns fakes. Step back three-pointers up. No good. Rebound Tatum. Tatum pulls into a three. That's no good. Rebound tipped and out of bounds on the Celtics. It'll be Knick basketball.
Where's Peyton Pritchard? Is he injured or is he sitting on the bench?
I'll have to take a look at that. Towns at the top of the key, guarded by Keita. Towns looking for a handoff, finds OG. OG step back, 2-pointers up. It's no good, but a foul. So he will go to the line for two.
Don't love that shot.
No. Good cut. I see what they were trying to do there, but no. The answer is no. Yeah, he's on the bench.
Interesting. I thought he normally starts. I've not really followed the Celtics, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true. OG at the line for two. His first free throw is up and good. OG, last 3 games, 26 points a game, 52% from the field, 54% from downtown, 8.7 rebounds per game. Perfect heading right into the playoffs. Derek White will bring up the ball. Looks, finds Keita. Keita hands over to White. Knicks try to ice. White looks, kicks to Walsh. Walsh to White. Picked up by Bridges. White nearly lost it. Now to Hauser. Final seconds of the shot clock. Puts it up and misses entirely. Towns gets the rebound, luckily. Here comes
Beautiful
Bridges in
defense.
transition. OG versus Hauser near the Emirates mid-range logo. Anunoby with a couple of jab steps. 2-pointers up and good. Little Carmelo Anthony action.
That Dida looks a hell of a lot like Melo.
Alley-oop to Keita. 11-11 as we pass 7 minutes to go.
Damn, that was special from Tatum.
Hart to Brunson to Towns. Towns looking to dish. Towns looking. Now he's going to try for a handoff. Nice pass to Brunson. Brunson looking for a man 6 to shoot. Has the big man on him. Pulls a 3. Shot short. Rebound tip taken by White. Hauser. Walsh. Drives. Back out to White. To Walsh. To Hauser for 3. Air ball. Rebound Keita. Keita inside. Tips it up and in. Brunson into Towns. Towns fakes. Drives into the lane. Thought he was hacked. Shot is no good. No foul called, surprisingly. And the Celtics will take it up. White. Keita. Tatum on the perimeter. Drives. Out to the corner. Walsh this time for a 3. That's no good. Rebound Towns.
I need to see that again. Oh, shit. I need to see that again.
And timeout is called.
I need to see that again. I'm pretty sure he got absolutely hacked.
That's what I thought too. That's what I thought. Can I be honest? I hate to be a critic early, but I'm not exactly in love with Jalen Brunson's decision making early on.
He's not having much of an impact at
No.
all. No pick and rolls. Not really. Yeah, he's not really. Yeah, like even if we're asking him to be a distributor, he's not even doing that. It's a lot of ISO. It's like Mikal Bridges in transition.
OG with the jab step.
OG ISO. Yeah, we're not really getting an actual functional NBA offense, which is what we were kind of promised with Mike Brown. With Mike Brown, excuse me.
And this is not exactly the team you really want to isolate against because they have multiple defenders they could throw at you.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're right.
So, in that sense, I'm just going to throw this in here real quick. Playoff rotation, because we were just talking about, distributing and whatnot. Mike Brown essentially said the four players that came off the bench in Atlanta are likely to be in the rotation for the playoffs. So a 9-man. Deuce McBride, Mitchell Robinson, Landry Shamet, Jordan Clarkson. How do you feel about that, Donald?
Why? No Alvarado?
No
And
Alvarado.
no Colette.
That's based on what Mike Brown said. Obviously, things could change, but as of right now, he foresees a 9-man rotation. He says it's hard to it's difficult to go above that when it comes to the playoffs.
I mean, he's right, but I would go 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I would mix in point guard situationally in terms
Yes.
of Grand Theft and Kolek. If you need to like establish an offense, if we're not really moving it, if we're struggling to break down screens, we're struggling to get like some nice open shots, get Kolek in there. That's the first thing I would do. Otherwise, in situations where we need some really good on ball defense, I would put Grand Theft in there.
Yes.
So that's what I would do. I love Deuce, but not as a number one, not as a point guard. I would have him as a two guard, an undersized two. No, you know what I mean. I wouldn't have him as a backup one because he just doesn't. He can't really. He's not a really ball handler. He's not a ball handler at all. So I don't like that. So yeah, that's actually quite worrying. And I really wouldn't have made it that public 3 games before the season ends because a lot can change, and
Yeah.
it's almost demotivated 2 really good guards that you need to have motivated. If you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Grand Theft and Kolek. So
Anunoby misses the 3 out of the timeout. 2 new substitutions for the Knicks. We have Landry Shamet. I should say 1 new substitution. Anyways, Peyton Pritchard is on for the Celtics. Hands off to Jordan Walsh, now to Derek White. White guarded by Hart, now to Walsh, guarded by OG. Walsh to White. White drives down the lane. Shot is good. Tough floater there.
was Tibbs not transparent? I don't believe he was.
No, he was very much in the gamesmanship aspect. Josh Hart in and out on the corner 3, rebound Celtics.
Oh, I liked his feet. I want to know, I really appreciate Brown's honesty. I think that's one thing that we're getting. He's such an honest dude, but almost too honest. Because I'm not sure any other coach would have already told you his entire game plan 3 games before the playoffs.
Turnover there from Josh Hart, his second. He really needs to come out of the game. Peyton Pritchard misses the 3, rebound tip taken by Brunson. Why is Bridges the first sub out and not Josh Hart?
Yeah, Hart's had a bad start, but to be fair, so's Brunson.
Brunson off the glass, gets it to go.
Oh, there you go. I need to say that more often.
Mitchell Robinson and Deuce McBride and Mikal Bridges all at the scorer's table. Towns had his arm whacked, and they didn't call a foul on Keita, so the Celtics will
Now,
still
this
have
is a
it.
fucking clown show.
And that's another hook of the arm, but Peyton Pritchard goes to the basket.
Oh, come. Now, this is incredible now.
Towns for three. Short. Rebound Shireman.
Oh, God. He's distracted because he's terrible refereeing.
Pritchard to the basket. Pritchard Euro step. Pass is stolen by Hart. Hart now has it stolen by Pritchard.
Oh, God. Hart.
Ketta with the screen. Knicks try to ice. White drives down the lane. White, short jumper is no good. Rebound Towns. Hart will try to push in transition. Please get the ball out of his hands. Hart to the basket. Shots blocked, but a foul.
God.
I think Josh Hart got a sense of tunnel vision there.
Oh, God. I'm hoping that hit to the floor is going to wake him up.
Yeah, that was a hook from Pritchard. If Towns did that, that would be an offensive foul.
Dude, Towns is getting legitimately hacked every single time going up and down the court. I really hate to pinpoint refs, but this is egregious, dude. Like, it's not even like, you know what I mean? It's not even subtle, bro. It's blatant. It's blatant. He's blatantly getting hooked up and down the floor.
And Josh Hart,
Hart, what are you doing, man? Are you okay?
He's apparently not okay, Donald. He made, one shot, turned over the ball twice, has been getting beat on defense, and now he misses a free throw.
And it wasn't just a miss, bro. It looked like a Mitchell Robinson free throw. It wasn't even close. Are you well?
So Mikal Bridges checks in. Nikola Vucevic checks in for the Boston Celtics. And Hart just sinks in the free throw.
Jesus.
Pritchard to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Bridges. Knicks try to ice. Pick and roll with Vucevic. Tatum matched up against Mitchell Robinson. Tatum, couple of dribbles, 8 to shoot. High arcing step back three. Shots no good. Josh Hart does not grab the rebound. It's rebounded by Shireman.
Come on. And who's he gesturing to?
Pritchard's shot is good.
Did you notice after he missed, he didn't even bother to get the rebound? He just kept doing that as if he was like, who's he gesturing to? What was he expecting to happen?
No, take him off. Take him off. I'm done. Take him off the floor. He should have been off the floor 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I mean, he is directly responsible for being down 7 points here. And I'm a big Josh Hart fan, but that was an absurd 5 minutes from the guy. Like he's out of control, but that sometimes happens with him. I think the best thing that you can do is to sit him, calm him down, and get him refocused on the game.
Should have pulled him Deuce McBride as soon as possible.
Yeah, I think sometimes he can look really goofy, and then he sits down for a couple minutes, gets refocused, and he comes back like an assassin. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. But yeah, no excuse. This first quarter, he has been absolutely abysmal, making an absolute fool of himself. Tatum is making a fool of him. What he did with that spin move, where he turned Josh Hart into a Greek statue, is quite remarkable.
Insane. And that's like I don't want to go on this tangent about the Nova Boys double standard, but come on. It's blatantly obvious that he's not playing well. Deuce McBride's right there. Take him out.
Yeah, no, you get him involved.
At least Deuce wouldn't be spun on defense.
And frankly, these are the kind of games where Brunson is struggling to make any kind of impact, that Tyler Kolek to help space the floor, run the offense, space the floor, get people in good positions would be actually pretty good, where he could maybe get some nice easy shots there for Cat. Maybe get OG in catch and shoot situations, Deuce in catch and shoot, or heck, even Brunson off ball catch and shoot. These are the kind of things that Kolek provides. And for some reason, this is now two head coaches in a row that undervalue him.
Right, I agree. I completely agree. And about the 9-man rotation thing, I think the possible rotation, the amount of players that should be maxed out are 12, in my personal opinion. Not saying you should play 12 players in the playoffs, but at least if he's going to have 9 rotation players, have 3 fluid players. Go by game by
I would
game.
max it at 11 personally, but yeah, I mean, I totally agree. If you've got the kind of quality that we have on our bench, I would use it. I wouldn't just ice it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The players that I'm, thinking of,
Oh,
Diawara,
Diawara? Yeah.
Kolek, and Alvarado. They're all useful at some point.
Yeah, no, you're right. DOR is definitely useful. I'm surprised that he wouldn't even be considered in the rotation. Like Diawara is actually been such a surprise because he's someone that's really difficult to guard because he's got such a huge wingspan. He's also kind of awkward, and he's really nice from 3-point range, and he's pretty good defensively too.
Yeah, that's definitely useful.
Yeah, really useful. A little bit surprised that we've kind of undervalued him, and I'm very surprised at the Kolek stuff. We keep sending him down to Westchester, even though we don't win the NBA Cup without him. But we
Yeah,
seem to forget about that.
I think he was crucial about that, as Landry Shamet did knock down a corner 3, so the Knicks deficit is now 4. Knicks try to ice the screen. Pritchard, guarded by Mitchell Robinson, hands to Tatum. Tatum fakes, drives to the middle. Pull-up mid-range jumper is long. Rebound tipped up again, and it will be out of bounds. Looks like the Celtics will keep the ball.
And shout out to Mike Brown, though. He took Josh Hart out.
Now you have 4 shooters plus Mitchell Robinson, and now Landry Shamet checks out. Am I right on that? Yeah. All right. He checks. OG Anunoby checked in. All right. Anyways, rather quick substitution. Pritchard drives down the lane, stops, pops, fires, misses, rebound Robinson.
Great defense from Deuce already.
Brunson left to the screen. Now goes right. Left again. Brunson down the lane. Brunson stops, looks. Brunson now has to dribble it back out to Deuce.
Nope.
Deuce is fouled by Pritchard.
I don't even like that.
I don't like it either because Brunson got locked up.
He locked up, and then he had to bail. He lost the dribble a little bit, but luckily Deuce kind of had the forethought to stay aggressive. So I'm glad he did. But this is all ISO stuff, bro.
No, there's no tempo.
No cohesion. But even still, we're only down. Hopefully, if he hits this free throw, we'll be down 3. Yeah, I mean that's not bad considering all the issues. Offensively, defensively, I think we've been great.
Tatum guarded by OG, screen from Vucevic, back screen there. Oh, what a steal from Deuce, like a cornerback.
There
Deuce,
he goes.
alley-oop to OG, tries to throw it down. Ball is tipped and taken by the Celtics.
God damn it, man.
Shireman corner 3, that's good.
Damn, Deuce is so valuable. It's insane.
Brunson pulls, 3-pointer, got it.
There you go.
Pritchard guarded by Deuce. Vucevic back to Pritchard. Pritchard to the middle of the floor. He spins, he turns, he fires and scores.
Excellent.
Brunson guarded by Walsh. Robinson comes with a screen to the right. Brunson goes right. Brunson pulls, drives. He is fouled. Yep, and the shot won't count. Or won't
That's
fall,
his
should I
favorite.
say.
That's his favorite move. Damn, Deuce is something else, man. His defense at the point of attack is absolutely insane. But yeah, Peyton Pritchard is a tough guard. He's very, very difficult. That's why I was surprised that he doesn't start. If I was a Celtics coach, I'd have him start at point guard personally.
100%. Brunson at the free throw line for 2. His first free throw is up and good. And Pritchard, as you saw in that move, he had a very nice spin move on Deuce
Yes.
McBride. He got him off his hip because Deuce was trying to get him into the middle of the floor. But brilliant spin move there by Pritchard. It's one of those rare moments where Deuce gets beat. But
yeah, I think
otherwise,
that's really the only time that I've seen so far tonight.
so Brunson knocks down both free throws.
It's good. Okay, well, pretty happy with this so far.
Knicks are in the bonus. Celtics have the ball. Tatum is guarded by Anunoby. Now switch to Bridges. Now to Shireman. Shireman has the ball guarded by OG. Back out to Vucevic. Now to Tatum. They run a screen with Vucevic. Tatum at the top of the key drives down the lane. Kicks out. Pritchard for 3. Shot is good. He's got 11 points. Final seconds.
He's making me look very smart.
Brunson puts it in for 3.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Deuce with a block at the end of the quarter.
How about that from Captain?
29-26. Knicks are down at the end of the first quarter.
So that shot is on.
Yes.
That 3-pointer at the top of the key is on. I would do that a little bit more than just try and charge into the paint.
Yes. Have Mitchell Robinson or Towns continue to screen for him.
Yeah. No, that's definitely on that shot. Yeah, a lot to like, even though we haven't really run an offense. There's been not really any good offense being called. It kind of reminds me of a Tibbs game. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Where it's like good defense, really good in the point of attack. Looks like we're pretty active in our rotations. Like I think our defense has been pretty good. You just have to like clap for Peyton Pritchard and Tatum. They're genius in this game so far. So there's nothing. Sometimes you just have to go. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. You know what I'm saying? But from the Knicks end, haven't really moved the ball enough. Too much ISO, but I've loved what I've seen from Deuce, and I've loved what I've seen from. Well, that's about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Jalen Brunson, he's picked it up lately, so that's good. I think we maybe emphasize that a lot. But
yeah, Bridges started out well. OG had the nice jab step, and I think his defense has been very good. Deuce McBride Landry Shamet only played 4 minutes, which I was kind of stunned by. He was subbed out the second after he made a 3-pointer.
Yeah, that was weird. That was a weird one. I couldn't work that out. That was a weird. That's like template coaching. That is.
Yeah, it's very much template coaching. 3 assists for the Knicks and 5 for the Celtics. So your point still stands, Donald.
It speaks to the lack of ball movement, but
I don't know. I'm just like you were saying, Donald. I'm not exactly a fan of having no backup point guard in the second unit. To me, it's just Clarkson's not a point guard, dude. He's your bucket getter.
Yeah, I mean, he's been such a revelation. He's turned his season around.
Yes.
This last like 2-3 weeks or more. He's actually post All-Star game. He's really turned his season around. First half of the year, I thought, like, yeah, this is not good. But now he's really turned it around.
Give him a lot of credit because he was out of the rotation at one point. Then he started playing defense.
Yes, that's
What's up,
been the big
Jacob?
change from him. What up, Jake?
Yeah. Started playing defense, never known as defensive player, started playing a lot more aggressive. But credit to him, man. I mean, again, we talk about on the minimum, on the vet minimum, not even on the middle level exception, the vet minimum. This dude is playing his ass off. That says this. That's
That's
the same thing
crazy.
for Landry Shamet. That's the same thing for Shamet.
Crazy.
Anyways, I believe that's who's bringing up the ball as we start the second quarter. Mitchell Robinson looking for a man this time. Finds Deuce. Deuce for three. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Tatum. Jordan Clarkson is a substitution for the Knicks. Shireman to Tatum. Tatum inside to Pritchard. Pritchard doubled. Out to Vucevic. To the corner goes Hauser. Sam Hauser, no good at the three. Rebound, Jordan Clarkson.
Let's go. Push.
Clarkson drives down the lane. Clarkson, alley-oop to Robinson.
There you go. Great job. More of that, please.
It seems like whenever those two are on the floor, they have a little bit of chemistry, and I like that.
Yeah.
Vucevic trying to back down Mitchell Robinson. Now retreats to the perimeter. Tatum with the screen. Tatum, double team. Tatum loses it, and it's just out of bounds as the Celtics will have three to shoot, but it was deflected off Shamet's hands. Tatum looks. Final seconds. Vucevic trying to get off a shot, and way off. Rebounded, and it's a 24-second violation. Great defense from the Knicks. Landry Shamet will bring up the floor. Shamet hands to Deuce. Deuce looking for a man. Robinson sets a weak side screen to OG. OG drives. OG tries for an alley-oop, and it's over the head, but a foul is called on the Celtics, so the Knicks will have possession.
I'm digging that they're trying the alley-oop.
They're trying to burn Vucevic. Vucevic is not known for his defense, should I say.
Yeah, he's not the most mobile defensively. They could really pinpoint him.
Shamet to Robinson. Robinson looking for a handoff. Finds Clarkson. Clarkson drives down the lane. Looks. Kicks out to the corner. OG for three. Shot is good from OG. Knicks retake the lead.
Holy. The team looks so much better with Mitchell Robinson at the 5, right?
Oh, hell yeah. Tatum, step back three. Short. Rebound, Deuce.
Once again, fantastic defense from Mitchell Robinson. Really made that three-point attempt from Tatum awkward as hell.
Shamet drives back to OG. Just barely caught that pass. Drives down the lane. Inside. Kicks to Robinson. Robinson gets the layup to go. They are feeding Mitch.
Smart call from Brown. Got Mitch. He didn't waste any time getting Mitch in the game.
Screen there. Pritchard. Now guarded by Shamet to the corner goes Tatum. Tatum backing down Anunoby. Tatum is fouled by Anunoby. Just a little too far of a reach in. Ball movement's a lot more fluid.
Yes, I think that was a Mike Brown stipulation at the end of the first quarter. Get them move the ball more, and it's definitely been much better. Shout out to Mitch Robinson, man.
Shout out to Deuce for his defense has been exceptional. Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah. OG.
I mean, there's no player you really could fault right now who's on the floor at this moment. Tatum knocks down both free throws.
And we're winning the the non-OG minutes, non-Brunson minutes, I should say, which is a really good sign.
With no proper lead guard. Clarkson drives to the middle. His floater is in and out. Rebound tip taken by Shireman.
Right defense.
Tatum. Knicks try to ice. Tatum in a fight for the ball. It's a hell ball. How about
Mitchell Robinson? Unbelievable. He is. You couldn't pay him enough money, and it would still be worth it.
They got to re-sign him this offseason. Absolutely.
Whatever it takes, man.
And
You need
put
to
him
move.
at the
If you need
freaking
to move
5.
salary, you need to extend him.
At the 5, please. Because he is a starting center. In truth, he is not a backup.
Yeah, and in truth, Towns is a 4. If we're being honest.
Tip is up. Robinson tips it, and Knicks keep it. Here comes Deuce McBride. McBride screen. McBride fakes, looks. OG with a high contest. Shots blocked by Tatum. And it will be a loose ball foul against the Knicks.
Great defense from Tatum. That's not a nice matchup there for OG. Look at that wingspan.
Insane.
Yeah, Tatum is a special player, man.
Peyton Pritchard will bring the ball up. Knicks up 2 with about 9 minutes to play. Pritchard to Vucevic. Vucevic looking for a man. And ball is stripped. Robinson dives on the floor on it. He's got it. Pass to Deuce to Clarkson. What a pass. Inside for the lay. Timeout Celtics.
And dude, this is the Mitchell Robinson show. What an astonishing second quarter for Mitchell Robinson.
Shamet started with a great on-ball defense with the screen. Robinson gets the deflection, passes to Deuce, and throws an alley-oop to Jordan Clarkson. Keep this unit on the floor right now.
Yeah, I love this unit. Like, everybody's played really well in this unit.
Because you look at it, you only have one bad defender, technically, in Clarkson, but he's not even playing bad defense.
No, he's playing good defense.
Everybody's playing defense. Shamet, Clarkson, Deuce, OG, and Mitch. I don't know if that lineup's been used before in that exact combination. I'd love to know. I'm going to find out, but that's something. That is definitely a good combo.
We've just found something, man. And Mitchell Robinson's playing some unbelievable basketball, bro.
Insane. I'm going to look it up on PBP.
Like, after this game, I would be like contacting his agent going, right, what's it going to take?
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
At this point, we can't afford to lose him, bro.
No. So this tandem, let's see if they've played minutes before, or at least in the combination. Let's see. They've only played 7 minutes together. I mean, this could be right now. This could have been previous games because I don't think it updates right as the game goes on. This tandem has played 7 minutes or 7 possessions. Let me see.
That's insane.
7 minutes. And their net rating is a plus 13.
I think we found something here. Shout out to Mike Brown. He found something 3 games before the end of the year. I love this combo. I hope they don't move off of it. Like, keep it out there for another couple minutes.
Keep it out there for a couple minutes. Write it down in his template or his notebook, whatever. Yeah. Like, hey, this is a good lineup to go to in the playoffs.
It's good offensively as well as defensively.
Yes,
because you got movement, a lot of transition. And it's been a breath of fresh air not to have Mikal Bridges out there. And it's been a real breath of fresh air. It's been good, and yeah, no selfish basketball. I like it.
Insane. Just in the last couple minutes, again, write it down wherever your notebook is. You have 4 shooters plus Mitchell Robinson. You have all 5 guys playing defense. There's nothing much more you could ask for out of a lineup. Great job. Great job, Mike Brown. That's what experimentation does. So, we are getting back to action. As the Celtics will inbound to Derek White. Looks like the Knicks have kept that same combo out on the floor. They have.
Good.
Keita subs in for Vucevic, who was struggling. Keita looking for a man. Good on-ball defense there from Clarkson on Hauser. 9 to shoot. Back out to White, guarded by Shamet. Knicks switch the screen. White to Hauser. Inside goes Pritchard. Inside for the layup. A rare breakdown on defense for the Knicks.
Damn. To be honest, man, the first 22 seconds of that possession was perfect defense. It just fell apart at the end.
Shamet looks out to Clarkson. Clarkson to the middle. Clarkson's floater is in and out. Tipped out to Shamet. Shamet looks, couple of dribbles, guarded by White. Shamet out to Deuce. Deuce drives, pulls a step back three. It's good. Deuce McBride from downtown.
Dude, it's the Deuce show. Crazy business, brother.
Pritchard drives down the lane. Inside, layup is good. Deuce will bring it up, gets a screen from Mitchell Robinson out to Shamet. Shamet with a quick handoff. An offensive foul on Shamet, illegal screen. But how about that step back from Deuce?
Boom. Oh, that was sick.
Derek White has it, hands to Tatum. Nope, Josh Hart subs in. I don't know why we have to do that. Pritchard, White, three-pointers up. Three-pointers no good. Rebound Robinson.
It's good. Push.
McBride, Hart, three-pointer. Shots no good. Rebound Robinson has the layup. Or I should say he has the rebound, and he's fouled.
Mitch is putting up some kind of numbers, bro. He's putting up some kind of numbers. I can't wait to get to halftime and check out his stats because he is racking up the boards and the steals.
He absolutely tormented the Hawks.
Yes, he did, and he's following it up.
Robinson looking for a handoff, finds Shamet. Shamet, three-pointers up, three-pointers in and out. Rebound Tatum.
Oh, damn.
Tatum to the middle. Tatum inside, loses the ball. And they call a foul. It didn't look like he was fouled. They might have called a foul regardless. So Mitchell Robinson is called for the shooting foul. Tatum, 8 points, 8 rebounds early on. Knicks up 38-36 with about 6:50 to play. Karl Anthony Towns checks in for Mitchell Robinson. Nikola Vucevic checks in. Tatum's free throw, his second, is good.
I know we have to sit him, but I just kept him out there. He's been so good.
I know, man. I know. Unless they're worried about foul trouble. Shamet off the screen, looking for a man, finds Clarkson. Clarkson has that pass tipped. Shamet inside to Hart. Hart, nice pass. Deuce corner three is no good. Rebound taken by Vucevic.
Beautiful pass from Josh Hart, though.
Tatum fakes. Vucevic looks, finds Pritchard. Guarded by Deuce. Knicks look to ice. Pritchard down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebound Towns.
That was nice. Good deflection from Towns.
Clarkson. Oh, suddenly open Euro step. Fakes. Looks. Clarkson is stripped. Clarkson has to settle down. Now to Hart. Josh Hart. Wide open for three. Shots no good. Rebound Tatum.
Oh, that's just awful. Really ugly from both of them.
Tatum to the middle, kicks out to White. White corner three, that's no good. Rebound tipped. Hart could not get it. It's now to Pritchard. Now to Vucevic. Back out to Hauser. Hauser for three, that's good.
Dude, Josh
Celtics
Hart's
retake
having
lead.
a horrendous game.
Why did we Donald? Why did we sub him in?
I'd sub him right out. You know, there's just some games where you just don't have it. This is one of them from him. Like, he just looks lost on both ends, bro.
I would have
A little
kept
bit
OG in. What are
lazy,
we doing?
just a little bit lazy, just a step slow. In his decision making, he's not getting those rebounds which he normally gets. He's missing wide open threes, and his defense has been garbage. And turnovers, like, oh, it's ugly, man. This is actually one of his worst games. That he's probably this is one of the worst first halves that he's played all year.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. I just don't get why he was subbed in as early as he was, because that unit was flowing. Then they took out OG, and then that's when the things started to fall a little bit.
Yeah, and obviously the taking out Mitchell Robinson. Oh,
Right.
it's made such an impact, bro. He's an astonishing defender.
Insane. Let's see how many fouls Mitchell Robinson has. I want to see if that played a role. Let's see. Mitchell Robinson has 2 personal fouls. You could have kept him in.
Nah, I think we could have kept him in. I think they're just probably trying to get Cat back in the game.
Then why not go
If you
double
would
big?
have Cat back in the game, I would have moved him to the 4.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Put Cat in at the 4, Mitch at the 5.
Yeah. Don't know why we're afraid to do that.
It's actually, I think, per the numbers, one of our more successful lineups. Let's look that up.
Is Brunson still sitting?
Yes.
I'm surprised. He's been sitting a long time, no?
A bit, yeah. So Towns and Robinson together have a plus 5.93 net rating. So I don't see the excuse. Let me just look up the regular starting lineup if it were with Mitchell Robinson and Karl Anthony Towns together.
Brunson's still our leading scorer, and he's sat since the end of the first quarter.
So that's starting final 5 that you like, Donald. They've played 51 minutes the entire season. That's strange. Anywho, they have a plus 11 net rating.
Well, to go double big?
Double big with if it was just OG, Bridges, Brunson, Cat, and Mitch, that's a plus 11.83 net rating.
How about without Bridges?
Oh, I could do that. Yeah, if it was that contingency without Bridges,
double big without Bridges.
plus 22 and 13.
There we go. There we go. There we go. I knew that.
So Brunson is back in after Donald was having reservations about it. Brunson to Towns.
Wait, man. 5 minutes to go? That's weird.
Towns off the pick and pop in the mid-range ties the game.
There we go. You see? 2-man game.
Not so hard, is it?
No, apparently it is.
Tatum against Hart. Tatum has the size advantage. The Knicks look to ice the screen. Tatum drives on Towns. Tatum inside. Shots no good. Fight for the rebound. And I think there was a hell ball.
It's very interesting that our 2 best players, I mean, we've only brought them back in with like 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. That's really surprising. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotcha. But I think it also speaks prior to Josh Hart coming in, how well that other unit was playing.
I know we've seen too much of Hart, though. That's my point. We've
That's
seen a lot of Hart
too.
Not enough of our 2 best players.
Towns takes advantage, drives inside, thought he was fouled. That time, no call. Here come the Celtics.
This is a fucking joke.
Tatum inside to Vucevic. Vucevic hook shot is good.
I need Mike Brown to get a tech and scream at the refs like what Tibbs would do.
Nice pass from Towns. Brunson gets the floater and ties the game.
Two-man game, but just to finish my point, because Towns is getting freaking mauled out there.
Yes.
Yeah, I need my coach to stand up for his player. He never does. And that's my big issue with Brown. He never, ever defends Towns. Ever.
Towns to the middle. Towns to the corner. Deuce.
Am I right or am I right?
You're absolutely right. I've never seen him react as Josh Hart knocks down a three from the wing. I think he's only got 2 techs this season against OKC, and obviously for good reason, but at the same time, never for defending Towns.
Yeah, it's absurd.
And I don't care what your opinion is on Karl Anthony Towns. I don't care if you like the guy or not.
Towns got elbowed there, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that because he was trying to get his Vucevic's elbow off.
Poor LeBron James is on an island.
Yes.
The entire Lakers roster is gone. He's like that Simpsons gif.
Yes.
When you walk into the empty room and then walk.
Yes.
walk
Dude, he hangs his hat
he hangs
and
his
walks
hat
right back
and
out.
walks again. Or Will Smith, the Will Smith gif.
Yes, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Where he's just standing in the room alone.
It's just like completely empty. Austin Reeves, Doncic gone. Do you see JJ Redick absolutely rinsing his roster? Did you see that?
I did not see
that. Bro, he annihilated everybody publicly. He says he doesn't play DeAndre Ayton because he can't catch. Yeah, he's like, I've not been playing him because he can't catch the ball. He actually said that. That's hilarious. Yeah, he's having real trouble catching the ball.
Towns, nice pass to Brunson. Brunson inside, layup is good. 2-man game.
Dude, we're seeing it.
Brunson, 14 points. Tatum drives. Tatum out to the corner. Hauser for 3 is good.
How is it taking 79 games for us to get a 2-man game between Brunson and Cat?
I don't know, Donald. That's top 10 questions science can't answer. Towns with the ball in his hand. Looks. Now feeds to Brunson. Brunson, screen from Towns. Brunson, set free. Towns has the size advantage on Walsh. 4 seconds. He has to put up a shot. Towns gets inside. Count it and 1.
Oh, he finally got a foul. And he is pissed. Great job, Towns. Salute to you, man.
Walsh hooked him right inside the hip.
Good man, Towns. I'm rooting for you, bro.
Shout out to Brunson for making that decision to get him the ball because he had that obvious size advantage from the screen.
Yeah, that's true.
Towns knocks down the free throw.
Good.
Derek White will bring it up. Gives off to Tatum. Tatum guarded by OG. Pritchard gets a screen from Keita. Pritchard pulls back on Hart. About 8 to shoot. Tatum sets the screen. Now Pritchard trying to pull a step back on Hart. Hart all over him. Pritchard off the glass. Shots no good. Tipped. Rebound Knicks. Here comes Josh Hart to OG. OG from the wing. Got it. OG Anunoby from downtown.
Oh, God. Great job, Josh Hart, in transition. Beautiful assist.
Tatum drives to the middle. Tatum inside. Shots altered. No good. Rebound tipped. Here come the Knicks. They're on a run now.
Here we go. Push.
Brunson for 3. No. Rebound taken by Hauser.
Damn, but it's a great shot. It's wide open. That shot at the top of key is open. Just keep it up.
White inside is fouled.
Well, I mean, this second quarter has been really good. Been very happy with it. Great pass and transition from Josh Hart.
Shout out Josh Hart for that pass. Shout out to OG for another good game he's having. He's heating up right before the playoffs.
Yeah,
He's a
he's our
playoff
joint
riser.
top scorer. He's our joint top scorer in this game.
Derek White knocks down the first.
Yeah, Knicks bench looking good.
White at the line for two. His first one was good and his second one is good. Knicks up 3 with about a minute 40 to play. Celtics in the bonus. Brunson will bring up the ball. Brunson drives to the middle. Brunson inside to Hart. Hart could not catch it as the ball went out of bounds. Derek White looking for a man. He finds Tatum. Tatum guarded tightly by OG. Tatum screened out. Tatum pulls for 3. Shots no good. Rebound taken by Keita. And he misses. And he puts it up and finally puts it in.
Oh, fucking hell.
(51-52). Knicks up by 1. Towns looking to dish. Finds OG. OG for 3. Shots no good. Rebound Keita.
Damn it.
Tatum at the Knicks logo. Gets a screen. They switch it. Tatum drives the middle. Alley-oop to Keita. Keita could not catch it. Inside no good. Tip up no good, but a foul. Celtics will have free throws for this. Neemias Keita knocks down the first.
What's his free throw percentage? I wonder.
Let's get that up. 69.9%.
Okay, maybe you'll miss the next one.
And he makes the second one.
Oh, shit.
Announcer jinx.
All right, go on, Brunson.
Brunson double team, now single coverage, drives the middle.
Brunson action, maybe?
Jumper, got it.
Boom! Might be a 2-for-1 action.
3-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Derek White at the Knicks logo at center court, guarded by Brunson. Tatum comes with a screen. Knicks switch it. Inside to Tatum. Tatum inside to the corner. This is Pritchard for 3. That shot's no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It will be Knicks basketball. They have about 3.9 seconds.
Great job. Got the lead at the half. Let's see if we can extend it.
Keita complaining about a foul call, possibly. Looking. Hart looks. Finds Brunson. Brunson nearly lost it. Brunson drives for 3. Shots no good. But the Knicks will be up 1 at halftime.
Good half. Very good half.
Very good second quarter.
Yeah.
Closing minutes of the first till basically now has been phenomenal. What's up, Jeff?
All right.
As well.
Player grades.
Yes.
Right, let's start from the top. Cat.
Yes. not one of his better games. Like a
B
B
minus.
minus C, kind of
Yeah,
a
I'll
C.
go B minus for Cat. I like some of the two-man game, and I think he's been hacked to death, so he's not being allowed to have any impact. So uh, I'm partly gonna say it's not really his fault for that. It's actually been really egregious, so I'm giving him the benefit and giving him a B minus.
Okay,
Moving down, Josh Hart had a late flurry to
late.
save him getting an F. What do you think? Maybe a D plus?
C minus.
I'm gonna go with D plus. He was that bad in the first quarter. Um, you know, my major issue with Mikhail Bridges is sometimes he starts off really hot and then you never see him again.
Then he disappears.
And then he completely disappears. And this is again the same situation. He started off great, and he's literally been an absolute. I mean, you would guess that he was on the concession stand, like selling Knicks jerseys.
Well,
They
can I?
absolutely disappeared. So
Well, can I take a? Can I defend him for like a second? Because he started out 3 for 3, 7 points. They have not given him touches since. In fairness,
yeah, but sometimes you have to be aggressive, and you have to.
that's true.
So C plus.
I'll give him. I'll give him a B. Actually, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
All right. Then we move to uh, Jalen Brunson. It's had some moments pretty good. B, but a B plus. Um,
I think he
um,
caught with him catching fire late in the quarters. I'm going to give him a B plus as well.
yeah, and then for me, OG, I'm giving A minus. It
That's fair.
just
His defense has been phenomenal.
yeah, I'm giving him an A minus. Actually, you know what? I'm just giving him an A because he's actually been one of our top scorers, and his defense has been great. So I'm just giving him an A. Deuce A plus. Mitch Robinson A plus. Clarkson B plus. Shamit B. And I think that's everybody, right?
Yeah,
So it's the story of this game has largely been the impact of Mitchell Robinson and Deuce McBride. Two of them were absolutely sensational. A plus pluses, to be honest.
for sure, for sure.
What would you give them?
I mean, for the bench unit, as you said, Deuce, Mitch, A plus, and if there was A plus 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 plus, the defense single handedly made an impact from point of attack from one end of the defense to the other end of the defense. The last line of defense and the first line of defense,
Yeah,
literally A plus plus for both of them, including Deuce having some offense with the 3 pointer. Mitchell Robinson, he was very good on the boards. He was a +6. Deuce McBride a +7. Clarkson, I would give a solid. I think his defense was good. I think he was a key factor of the ball movement. I think you could argue a B plus or a B. I think he was a little erratic when Josh Hart got on the court. Landry Shamet, I think, was fine. He was kind of playing in his role. He did have a turnover with the illegal screen, but other than that, he was fine. It was like a solid B. So just maybe a little more scoring punch out of the bench unit wouldn't be too bad, but the defense is nothing more than you can ask for.
Jalen Brunson actually has 16 points.
Yeah,
Just 2 assists, though. Maybe you want to up the assists a little bit, but yeah, no, he's been. I think Brunson's been fine. That 3 pointer at the top of the key is wide open for him.
yes.
So I would just look to do that. We need to get Cat involved. Oh, we keep saying this, but do need to get Cat involved starting the third quarter. Get him fed. But I really need I really need my coach to start talking to the refs about him getting fouled. Um, I usually ignore the refs, but you can't really ignore it this time. This whole first half, Cat was constantly getting his arm
Hooked.
wrapped up. He was constantly getting hooked. It happened minimum 7 occasions. in the paint, and he was fouled, and every single time he kept flapping his arms out, looking to get a foul. He never gets it. And my major criticism of our coach is that instead of defending him and saying, "Listen, he's getting fouled here," he's blaming Cat for looking for the foul. I mean, I would look for a foul too,
Yeah.
because it's
I mean,
back to the shot. He can't finish. So, I mean, normally it's not as this egregious, but they're getting
yeah.
away with it. They're getting away with it. And why would the Celtics stop? They're getting away with it. So until our head coach actually, does his job and defends his players, then this is going to continue to happen. It's going to impact us on that end of the court. So I would be looking to feed him the ball. Next time he gets hooked, I want Mike Brown to pick up a tech by being right in that fucking ref's face and getting a tech. Because Tibbs would.
Yeah, he would.
Being honest, say what you want, but he defends his players through hell or high water. And for me, Mike Brown only defends the players he likes, and that's a problem.
And I caught this on Twitter. This was like the first quarter. When Josh Hart was the free throw line, Towns was basically talking to the ref saying, "Hey, why aren't you calling fouls?" And Josh Hart basically told Towns, "Bro, let it go, let it go." Like, I'm sorry, Josh Hart has no room to talk. My personal opinion.
All Josh Hart ever does is do that. You know what I'm saying? He's always doing that, looking for fouls.
So
it just shows that I think that there's a chemistry issue, man.
Oh, there's been a chemistry issue for the past 2 years.
Yeah, there really is. I think that Towns is, for some reason, is just disliked in that locker room.
This isn't high school. This is not high school.
Yeah, it's very cliquey. This is the most cliquey Knicks team I've ever known. I've never known it with such a clique. You know what I'm saying? It's like we've got the clique of Mikhail, Brunson, and Josh Hart. The two leaders of the clique is Hart and Brunson, and Mikhail's a little tag around.
Right, he's the guy that tags along for the sake of it.
He tags along, but they're the super clique, and yeah, it's the Villanova clique, and yeah, OG kind of just does his own thing. He's just very cool, and I think Cat really wants to be accepted, and he just isn't.
It's. I said it to you, Donald. Cat is like the last. He's like the last kid to get picked for kickball. Or dodgeball.
He just really wants to be accepted by the cool kids, and he just doesn't get accepted, no matter how hard he tries. I have a lot of sympathy for that.
And listen, like we had a stream a few months ago saying, "Bro, we got to get this Cat guy off the team. He's a part of the problem."
Right.
But his second half has been good enough to say, you know what? He's at least trying to fit in. Yet he's kind of like he's like, you're sitting at the lunch table, one of those long lunch tables in the cafeteria during middle school, and you have those three guys or three girls giggling and laughing, and the kid's just sat over there. The kid all the way at the other end of the bench is just like,
that's Cat.
That's really Cat. I mean, it's so true though.
And then he runs to the teacher. His teacher is like, "Hey, can you help?" And the teacher tells him to fuck off.
That's literally the scenario. It's literally what we're dealing with here.
Oh, it is, man. It's unbelievable. The Celtics are 5 for 21 from three. I mean, that's really good. I think a lot of that is to do with the way that the Knicks have defended it, because a lot of those have not been wide open. They've been heavily contested. I think the Knicks rotations have been great.
Oh, 100%. From the bench unit to OG, 100%. 100%. Now, will the Knicks continue this? I hope so.
Well, if you want to go through the stats, I'm going to go and get a coffee.
Yes. I will go through the halftime stats while Donald gets a coffee. Anywho, let's look at the Celtics box score. Let's go into box scores before team stats. Anywho, Jason Tatum is the leading scorer for the starters of the Boston Celtics. He's got 10 points on 2 of 11 shooting, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, a block, and a steal. For the Celtics bench, Peyton Pritchard has been the major carrier. 15 points, 7 of 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from downtown, an assist, a turnover, and a rebound. For the New York Knicks, leading scorer has been Jalen Brunson, 6 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 16 points, 2 assists. OG Anunoby is the second leading scorer with 10 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, a steal, an assist, and 3 rebounds. For the Knicks off the bench, you have 2 players with 4 points. Deuce McBride, 4 points. Mitchell Robinson, 4 points, 2 of 3 from the field. Deuce McBride, 1 of 3 from downtown, plus a free throw in there. So moving on to the team statistics, field goal percentage. The Celtics are shooting under 40%, which is a testament to the Knicks defense. Knicks have also shot 48% from the field. Knicks are shooting 33% from 3. Celtics 24% from 3. Celtics shooting 92% from the free throw line, 12 of 13. Knicks shooting 7 of 9, 78% from the charity stripe. Rebounds. The Celtics are actually out rebounding the Knicks 25-17. The Knicks still have the advantage. The Knicks have 15 defensive rebounds, 17 for the Celtics, 8 offensive rebounds to the Knicks 2. Assists, the Knicks actually lead the way 14-9. They also lead the way in steals 4-3, lead the blocks in 2-1. Both teams have kept the turnovers relatively low with 5. Fast break points, the Knicks have the advantage 7-6. The Celtics have the advantage when it comes to points in the paint 22-20. Both teams have 9 fouls. They have their largest lead each with 7. And for about 45% of the game, the Knicks have led. 40% of the game, the Celtics have led. So, what's up to Jeffrey? He says, I'm doing good. Just got home from Jamestown baseball game. We lost against 12. Nothing. And Tuesday, we lost 15-0. Sorry to hear about that. Hopefully, your team wins a game. Do you mean college basketball's players get contract now? I mean, I know the Knicks are trying out a couple players from college, and obviously the transfer portal's up for basketball. So I think that's what you mean. So there's some work being done with college. I'm going to ask Donald when he comes back what he thought of college basketball playoffs, or I should say March Madness with Michigan taking home the victory, if he saw any of that. Obviously, big UConn did lose. Tough game against Michigan. Michigan played some great defense. They only made 2 3-pointers on offense because the offense is a lot different in college. But my team, St. John's, lost to Duke, unfortunately. And then Duke played a big choke. Played a big choke job on Connecticut. UConn, should I say. So if you guys haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe. Turn on notification bells when I go live or drop a new video. This is basically our rehearsal stream before the playoffs. Playoff dates have yet to be announced. If I'm not mistaken, let's see. Key dates for the the NBA playoffs begin April 18th. The play-in is April 14th, April 15th, and April 17th. So to get into that real quick, the Knicks would be slated at this very moment, as they are the 3rd seed, the Celtics at 2, the Pistons at 1. The Knicks would be slated to face the Toronto Raptors, which would be a good matchup. Although the Knicks are being followed by the Cavs at half a game in front of the Cavs. So that is obviously something to worry about. In that scenario, the Knicks would face the Hawks if they were to be at the 4th seed, which would be interesting because I am an hour and a half away from Atlanta. But none less about that. Some other scores across the board. The Toronto Raptors are up 97-85 on the Miami Heat. Chicago Bulls are up 91-79 on the Washington Wizards. These Indiana Pacers are up 72-50 on the Brooklyn Nets. Houston Rockets are up 51-40 on the Philadelphia 76ers. And the other game on Prime tonight is the LA Lakers with LeBron and no Luca, no Reeves versus the Golden State Warriors. So I was just talking down. I'm like, I don't know how much of a college basketball fan are you, but like, what did you think of college basketball playoffs if you watched?
I haven't watched any of the March Madness. How did it work out?
Well, Michigan beat UConn, so Dan Hurley lost.
Wow. Okay.
It was very much a defensive game. But, Donald, let me ask you this real quick. Who's your preference that you would want to face in the playoffs first round if it was the Knicks? Well, for the Knicks, obviously.
Toronto. In the first round, Toronto all day long. I don't want to face Atlanta. We're a good matchup with Toronto. So
So as Dal gets
So yeah,
back, we were just about to get back to action.
I know, obviously, selfishly, it would be cool for you to go over to Atlanta and watch them, but Atlanta are a tougher matchup than Toronto.
Oh yeah, for sure, without a doubt. I don't know what the percentages are. I mean, obviously we got to check that out. Obviously, I highlighted in the standings as we get back to action that the Knicks are only a half game up on the Cavs, so a 4-5 scenario could be possible, but the Knicks have to take care of business and win the games as much as possible. Brunson, and there's a foul there on Jordan Walsh as he was hacking Karl Anthony Towns.
If the Knicks finish a 4th seed, that would be a disaster.
Yeah, I wouldn't be pleased with that. Jalen Brunson looking to inbound. He finds Karl Anthony Towns. Towns looking for his man. Still looking, finds Bridges. Bridges for 3. Shot is good. Mikal Bridges is still perfect from the field. Tatum hands to Walsh. Back to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Hart. Alley-oop to Walsh. Beautiful jump there from Walsh to get the lay.
That's wild.
Hart drives to the middle. Hart retreats. Back out to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Hauser. Jab steps. Drives to the right. Bridges looks. Finds Hart. Hart takes the open 3. Got it.
There you go.
Tatum with the ball in his hands. Tatum at the logo. Hands off to Walsh. Back out to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Hart. Near the Ever North logo. Tatum fakes. Out to White. White, couple of fakes. Drives to the middle. White inside. Shot is rattled around, no good. Put back by Cato, no good. Rebound, Karl Anthony Towns.
There you go, Cat. Push and transition, guys.
Hart drives inside. Passes deflected to Towns. Back out to Hart. Back to Bridges. Back to Brunson. OG sets a screen, hoping for the switch. Brunson drives down the lane. Brunson back to OG. OG wide open on the wing. 3 for 3. The Knicks are from downtown to start the quarter.
Holy crap. Red hot.
Knicks up by 8, the largest lead of the game. Tatum drives. Tatum inside. Layup is good.
Towns is mouthing off the ref again.
Brunson will bring it up. Knicks up by 6. Brunson to Hart. Hart looking for man. He finds Towns. Towns has the advantage. Now hands off to Brunson. Brunson looks. Pick and roll of Towns. Towns to the corner. Hart for 3. 4 for 4 from downtown.
Jesus Christ.
Timeout Celtics.
This is unprecedented.
This is unprecedented. Insane. 4 for 4 to start the third quarter from 3.
Beautiful ball movement.
And that
nice action between Brunson and Towns.
That's what initiated that Josh Hart 3.
It just shows that there is chemistry there if they actually really worked at it.
Yes. Just seeing the Michigan players going back to Michigan contract. I got to see which one. But yeah, Donald, you're absolutely right. There is something there. It's not like they're completely incapable of working together.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw that handoff action, I think, like once or twice already in this quarter alone. Again, there's something there. It's just like it's so astonishing that they haven't, had a 2-man game enough, because used to start last season, Donald, before center started to guard Josh Hart, that pick and roll duo was unstoppable. Remember, they started off the season really well last year.
True.
until
Very true.
until center started to guard Josh Hart. That's when the chemistry started to die down a little bit. I have to bring this up because he's on my TV screen. What do you think of this Giannis Bucks conflict regarding him playing?
Oh, well, this is interesting because he's actually he's going to open an investigation with the league on the conduct of his own team. That is wild, bro.
That's about as
wild.
It's about as bad as a fallout possibly could happen.
That is wild.
They're saying they didn't clear him. I mean, no. Giannis is saying he was healthy enough to play, but the Bucks didn't want him to play. Doctors cleared him. Bucks didn't want him to play. I don't know what the team is saying. I forget. But then just the drama with the Bucks, Doc Rivers saying, go Google me. Go Google me to his players.
That's like beautiful, bro. That's like incredible. Incredibly funny.
He doesn't have any shame.
It's shameless. You know your argument is cooked when you say, "Oh, you'll have to, check my resume on Google." I mean, your argument is cooked when you have to resort to that tactic because it means you are not getting through to them whatsoever. A few things about Giannis in this situation is he apparently had an agreement upon him signing his last contract that if it got to a point where he wanted to move, then the Bucks would respect that and engineer the place to where he wanted to go. So in the summer, he demanded a move to the Knicks, but the Bucks shut it down.
Oof.
So that was part of it. And the next part of it was that they promised him that they would stay competitive this year. So that's two things that he feels that his request got shut down by the organization. And the third thing is they had a trade set up with the Miami Heat for Khalil Ware, multiple firsts, multiple swaps, and Tyler Herro. And at the last minute before the deadline, ownership canceled it, which is good for us.
Right.
But I mean, I wonder if we can get him for a little cheaper than last summer, considering all these problems. And he's possible. In the last year of his deal. What would you do in this? Because what would you do? Because there are some injury issues with him now.
It's risky. By the way, the Knicks are continuing to be up as there was a foul on Neemias Queta. It's interesting because it's like, I don't want to say you want to be completely results-based and see what happens, but if this team drastically underachieves, I'm pulling out the stops for Giannis. Anywho, yeah, that's what I would do.
So if they don't, reach the conference finals, what would you say what's your definition of underachieve?
I mean, you could even argue the finals, dude, because as much as the Celtics are going to be a tough out, besides them, who else? Pistons. I mean, their lack of shooting is going to be exposed in the playoffs.
Well, it depends on Cade Cunningham. With Cade Cunningham's lung injury, collapsed lung, they're not the threat that they were. But if he's healthy enough for the offseason, for the postseason, I don't know what his status is. Then without him, the Knicks could definitely take the Pistons down.
Bridges to the middle, kicks out to Brunson, corner three, shots no good. Rebound Towns inside, no good. Towns puts it up, puts it back in. And I think Towns just called Neemias Queta too small.
With Cade Cunningham, I don't think the Knicks have a chance against Detroit.
I mean, it's tough because I agree because their defense is insufferably really good, but again, this team is way too temperamental for me to like evaluate certain things.
Yeah, you're right. It's hard to judge. You never know.
Towns throws a fastball pass off the rebound to Brunson. Knicks up by 11 here in the third quarter, their largest lead of the game. Brunson played up
Dude,
by
that was a
Shireman.
Jackson Dart throw to a wide receiver. He absolutely won.
Pick and roll. Brunson to Towns. Timeout Boston.
Dude, we are killing them in the second half. Killing them. So, wow, the D-backs have scored 4 runs in the top of the 7th against the New York Mets. And it is now 4-1 D-backs, top of the 7th. The Mets were up 1-zip on a home run from Luis Robert, who has been red hot since the trade. But the D-backs have taken advantage of the Mets' sloppy pitching.
You know who gave up 2 of those runs after Nolan McLean?
Luke Weaver?
Yes.
Let's go. But
like, yeah.
Another thing, though, Luis Robert was the Yankees' second choice if they didn't land Bellinger or Grisham.
I would definitely take
Luis
Robert
Robert
over
has a
Grisham.
500 on base percentage and a 333 batting average right now.
I would definitely take Robert over Grisham.
Yeah, at a tenth of the cost as well.
So, Donald, I got to ask again, we're covering some NBA storylines here. We covered Giannis a little bit. How about the new draft lottery proposal? 18 teams. 18 teams in the draft lottery. Again, I'm going to read this out loud for everybody.
Yeah, please do, because I you need to be a beautiful mind to understand it.
NBA Board of Governors will meet on May 28th to vote on anti-tanking draft lottery reform. Option 1 has gained the most momentum. 18 teams, 18 in the lottery. The bottom 10 that missed the play-in, and 8 that qualify. Bottom 10 teams have each 8% chance to move up in the lottery. Other 8 teams will split 20% of the odds moving up, and all 18 spots drawn as part of lottery. Now, Donald, does that solve tanking or does that not?
No, it just means that if you're a really mediocre team, you can basically tank to the play-in at worst. You know, you could be a mediocre team. You know, you could either make a push for a top 6 or you go, you know what? We don't have much upside here, so how about I just settle for a play-in, the 9th or 10th seed. We get knocked out. Good! Because I'm going to be in the lottery and I've got a chance to get the number 1 pick. How is that an emphasis on being better? It just means that if you're mediocre, you're just going to be like, honestly, I'm just gonna lose every game, and I have a better odds at getting the number 1 seed. There's no incentive to be good again. If that's 18 out of what 30, well, will be probably 32 teams. That's the majority of your league is going to be in a draft lottery is absurd.
It's embarrassing.
The league is broken, bro. At this stage, we really need new leadership just to sit down and really start from scratch.
Jason Tatum knocks down a corner 3 out of the time. I agree with you, Donald. I agree. I mean, the tanking, you have the Bam Adebayo stuff.
You've got obviously the injury stuff. Very serious amount of injuries. Like the entire Warriors roster is injured. The entire Lakers roster is injured. Those are your two of your flagship franchises. You know, you've got several superstars that are out, like for instance, Damian Lillard. I mean, so you've got some serious injury issues there. you've got tanking issues, you've got gambling issues, you got mafia issues.
Yeah.
I mean, there is some serious shit going on there, man. Um, and then we're not even at the point where we're discussing the fact that you're sitting guys that are healthy. The Atlanta Hawks have no, not the Hawks. Sorry, the Washington
Wizards?
Wizards have sat their entire roster in order to tank. Did you see the Kings intentionally foul Seth Curry in order to lose?
Yeah.
That was
And
the
then
other day.
the league was like, that they didn't mean to do that.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that was fine. And then Utah did the same thing. They were up double digits. They're going to win a bunch of games, and then they were just like, you know what? We need to lose this game, so they just benched all their players just to lose. They're throwing games now. This league is cooked. And then Bam Adebayo openly putting himself in beside Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Freaking moron. The league is cooked, bro. It's completely cooked, and it needs serious work.
That was the most try-hard performance I've ever seen. Mike Brown not happy with that foul call on Jalen Brunson. Knicks up by 7, 5:10 to play. Tatum tonight has scored a majority of his points at the free throw line. First free throw is a miss. Mitchell Robinson checks in. Good sign there. Tatum's second free throw is up and good. It is 72-66 Knicks. About 5:10 to play here in the third quarter.
It feels like we've hit every single shot in this third quarter, and yet we're only up 6.
OG looking for a man, finds Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Brunson trying to back down Pritchard. Brunson turns, fires, shots no good. Rebound Tatum. Here come the Celtics. Tatum, Pritchard, three-pointers up, three-pointers good.
Oh my God. Despite being 100% from 3, we're only up 3.
So the Knicks actually have the double big lineup out there.
Yeah, I'm glad they're doing it.
Alley-oop to Mitch.
Yeah, that's pretty good. See how we get on. Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Tatum guarded by OG. Tatum splits through the middle. Oh, they called a foul now.
Oh, my God.
I want to see that again.
I do want to see that again. We're not getting to see that again.
No, because Prime is going to show. I mean, Mitchell Robinson highlight was nice, but why get the valuable replay of what you're actually looking for?
We didn't even get the replay whatsoever. That's a fucking clown show.
Tatum trying to back down Brunson. Tatum turns, fires, misses, rebound, taken by the Knicks.
Hey, good job, Brunson.
Brunson, double drag. Brunson drives down the lane. Brunson looks inside off the glass, rattles it home.
Oh, wiped its feet. Beautiful.
And Hauser lost it. OG with the steal. Brunson with a screen from Mitch. Brunson drives to the middle. Brunson mid-range jumper, shots short. Rebound Tatum. He will take it in transition. Here comes Shireman. Shireman for 3. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Timeouts, Knicks. They're up 4.
It's going to be a hell of a game, bro. It's going to go right down the wire.
I think if the Knicks win this game, there's a good chance, again, in the second round, that they play the Celtics. That's if we get to the second round. We got to do a round-by-round basis here. But also if the Celtics and just for the record, if the Celtics win tonight, they do clinch the second seed.
Yeah, I think the second seat's pretty much wrapped up. And in fairness, anyway, but yeah,
My buddy just tweeted, "Can't believe it took 75 games for Brunson and Cat to play a two-man game. Incredible."
are they listening to our stream?
I don't know. Maybe they
Because
are.
that's exactly what we said half an hour ago. I'm still trying to get my head around the 18 teams in the lottery, bro. Like, what's the upside?
There is no upside. I guess they're trying to say, hey, you know what? If you're not good enough to compete for the playoffs, we're going to give you the other end of the spectrum, and that's going to be settling for the fucking lottery. That you're not even trying to correct an issue at that point. Brunson will bring up the ball, hands to Landry Shamet. Shamet looking for a man, finds OG. OG down the lane. Alley-oop to Robinson, but he could not get the angle on the pass. It's stolen by the Celtics. Here comes White. White to Hauser. Hauser with a screen. Knicks tried ice. Out to Vucevic. Vucevic pick and pop. Knocks down the three. Now it's a 1-point game. Brunson to Anunoby. Anunoby drives down the lane. Anunoby inside. Shot's no good. Rebound Celtics. Hauser for three. Shot's no good. Rebound Pritchard somehow got inside. No good. And a loose ball foul. Looks like this will go against the Celtics.
Against the Celtics?
I'm pretty sure he pointed that way instead of pointing down. Could be wrong on that.
I thought OG fouled Pritchard on the rebound.
Well, apparently not. I guess it is a foul against the Knicks. Deuce McBride's also in for defense.
Yeah, I thought so, man. I thought that. I thought that. You know, I think what you could do to instead of having 18 teams in the lottery, let's finish this possession first.
Pritchard has it. He's going to run a pick and roll here with Vucevic. Pritchard for three. Celtics take the lead.
Wow, that's impressive.
Brunson with a screen from Hart. And a foul is called on Shireman.
Okay, here's what I would do as a commissioner. The bottom 5 teams all have equal odds at the number 1 seed. However, the team with the worst record is guaranteed not to get the number 1 pick.
Oh, I'm sorry, Donald. Did you see that? Fucking Shireman swiped Josh Hart in the head as he was going up for the as he was trying to defend the screen. I'm surprised that wasn't reviewed.
Yeah, that should be reviewed. He's looking. Yeah, I would just ensure like the team with the worst record is guaranteed not to get the number 1 pick.
I agree. Brunson pulls back, 2-pointer, ties the game.
That would pretty much solve tanking.
Yes, it would.
Because in every other like see in Europe, like in soccer, if you got the worst record, you get relegated. Now there's no relegation, but at least in this one, you're basically relegated from getting the number 1 pick, and that would be a good thing.
Yes. Mitchell Robinson with another offensive rebound. He was fouled.
I mean, doesn't that sound a hell of a lot simpler?
A lot more cutthroat, yes.
It seems simple. You don't need 18 teams. You just figure it out from bottom 5 or and then just make sure the worst team basically gets the 5th pick or something.
Yes. Robinson with the handoff to Brunson and the foul on Vucevic. I think we're getting close to Hack-a-Mitch territory. Not quite in the bonus yet. Oh, he's actually at the free throw line. Forgive me. First free throw is good. Knicks down by one with about close to a minute and a half to play here in the third. Robinson misses the second. Knicks down by one. Pritchard will bring it up. Deuce trying to get in his jersey. Screen there. Robinson nearly deflects it, kicks out to Shireman. Shireman drives down the lane. Inside he goes. Kicks out to Vucevic. Vucevic been red hot. Shot's no good. Rebound Robinson.
Yes. Push it.
Brunson slowing it down. Shamet sets a screen. Brunson now picked up by Pritchard. Shireman in help. Hart sets a screen to the right. Brunson looks. Brunson feeds to Hart. Hart drives down the lane. Stops. Fires. And short. Rebound tipped. Taken by the Celtics. Here comes Pritchard. Knicks try to ice. Out to the wing. Shireman for three. That's good. Baylor Shireman from downtown.
Fuck. I can't believe we're losing considering how hot we started.
Brunson will bring it up. 83-79. Brunson drives down the lane. Brunson floaters up and good. Pritchard a couple dribbles on Deuce. Pritchard lost it. Fight for the ball, and that will be the end of the quarter. Knicks down by two.
Considering we started so hot and we were up double digits to start the third quarter, what the hell happened for us to go behind? How would you summarize it?
There were some breakdowns defensively. Baylor Shireman got hot. Vucevic started hitting. Pritchard was on his level. I think there were a little more open shots this quarter. And to be fair, the Celtics were shooting, 5 of 21 from three the previous half. So they kind of got hot. So it kind of leveled out, so to say. But we have to match them now. Not that the game is over. It's obviously not. We're down freaking 2 points.
Yeah, 5 of 21, that was never going to happen in the second half. I mean, if you want to take a negative side of it, is we were only up one despite them shooting 5 of 21 from three.
That's true.
And we're losing, and that's them without
Jaylen Brown,
arguably the league's MVP in Jaylen Brown.
That's true. That's fair point. Fair point. We're all healthy now. Our team is incredible. He's healthy,
and they're playing without their star man, so it's a little bit of a concern. I hope I'll be honest. I'm just going to start another round. I hope SGA does not win the freaking MVP.
Yeah, can we talk about that?
Oh, dude, I'm so sick of that player. Shameful the way he plays, man.
Shameless how the entire team plays and how the league lets him get away with it.
I know. He's going to the line like 20 times a game. He doesn't even need to shoot at a high percentage if you're going to the line that many times.
I mean, the way he flails his arms. I mean, you're seeing Lou Dort throw elbows and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think they are literally, the league's new hated team. Everybody hates
them. Deservedly so. It's a cynical way of playing, and it's wrong. And the thing is, SGA is so talented, he doesn't need to do this.
No.
It's just as cynical as like Trae Young in his first couple of seasons as a Hawk. level of foul baiting, and then add the fact that he is actually a better player overall by a million miles, then he's going to put up some numbers. And that's what he's happening. But he doesn't deserve a league MVP, not by any stretch.
9 free throw attempts per game. Second
I
highest
think
in his career.
I think it's actually been higher of late than ever, because the amount of times he's going to the line to make up for the fact he's not shooting at a high percentage these last couple of weeks. I can't stand them. I cannot stand them. I hope San Antonio beat their asses.
San Antonio, Denver, whoever. Anyways, we're
Yeah.
back to action as the Knicks are down 2 to start the quarter. Knicks have the same lineup that they started the second quarter with and they went on that hot run with.
Okay, it's good.
Pritchard guarded by Shamet. Pritchard a couple dribbles. Pulls back, 2-pointers up. 2-pointer is no good. Rebound Mitchell Robinson. Shamet guarded by Pritchard. Shamet, couple of dribbles, drives, retreats, looks, finds Deuce McBride back out to Clarkson. Clarkson to his right, dribbles to the middle, Euro step inside, ties the game.
Jordan Clarkson, man.
Holy shit. White played up by Robinson. Now feeds to Vucevic. Vucevic guarded by Shamet. Vucevic has the size advantage. Out to White. White drives baseline. White nearly lost it. Back out to Shireman. Shireman for 3. That's good. Celtics retake the lead. Shamet to Robinson. Robinson looking for a handoff. Finds Shamet. Shamet on the curl. Shamet fakes. Looks. Good defense by the Celtics. Now hands to Deuce. Deuce a couple of dribbles. Pulls up. Fakes. 2-pointers up. 2-pointer is short. Rebound tipped. And the Celtics last touched it. Oof, it was Clarkson who got lost on that 3-pointer.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he got lost there.
Robinson looking for a handoff. Good off-ball defense there from White. Hands to Deuce. Deuce, couple of dribbles. Deuce, screen there. 2-pointers up, no good. Rebound, Derek White. Vooch, looking. Defended by Robinson. Pass nearly deflected. Into the hands of Pritchard. Pritchard has it deflected by Robinson and stolen. Here comes Shamet. Shamet for 3. Shots no good. Rebound tipped. It will be taken by the Celtics.
Damn. I was hoping for a bang.
And we have a foul on the floor against, I believe, Jordan Clarkson. Derek White checks out. Tatum checks in. He hands to Vucevic. Now to Tatum. Guarded by OG Anunoby. Knicks try to ice the screen. There's pick and pop action. Vucevic drives down the lane. Kicks back to Tatum. Tatum open for 3. That's good. Jason Tatum from downtown.
Oh, fuck. $21 points from Tatum.
Clarkson drives to the middle. Inside he goes. Off the glass is good. Pritchard to Tatum. Knicks look to ice. Tatum to Vucevic. Vucevic to Pritchard. Pritchard guarded tightly by McBride. Out to Tatum. Tatum with 5 to shoot. Tatum high, arcing 3. Shots no good. Rebound Robinson. Shamet drives to the middle. Shamet pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound Vucevic. Tatum, guarded by Mitchell Robinson. Isolation, couple of dribbles, drives baseline. Shot is good and one. I think the Knicks need another initiator out there.
Yeah.
One of Cat or Brunson.
Yeah, I think we're going a little bit too long without him.
At least one of them.
Yeah, I'm not quite getting this rotation in the second half.
And Brunson is heading to the scorer's table, as I was just saying. Literally.
Just as well he's listening to our stream. It's pretty important.
Clarkson with a screen from Robinson. Clarkson to the middle. Clarkson's floater is up and good. Clarkson is still continuing to be hot.
There you go, Clarkson, baby. It's a great game.
Josh Hart is in the game. Jason Tatum misses the 3-rebound Hart. Hart. Couple of dribbles guarded there by Pritchard. McBride guarded by Shireman. Now to Shamet. Shamet nearly lost his dribble. Shamet finds Clarkson. Clarkson with a screen from Robinson. Clarkson pulls up for three. Shot is a brick. Rebounded by Hauser. Pritchard a couple dribbles, drives down the lane. He kicks to Vucevic, now to Tatum. Tatum drives to the paint. Inside to Vucevic. Fight for the ball and held ball before the basket. Mitchell Robinson is out there fighting.
I think Tatum was overly generous there. I think he should have been selfish and tried to attack the rim.
A little too selfless.
Yep.
Referee Mark Davis with the call.
Great call. Really good call.
Robinson and Vucevic tip it up, and this will go to the Knicks.
Always trust Bitch with that. Always.
Brunson screened out to Bridges. Bridges to the corner. Josh Hart for three. Yes. Josh Hart from downtown. It's a 2-point game. Tatum, guarded by Bridges, splits the defense inside, and a foul is called. That's a late call. What? Come on. I think he sold that a little bit. Keita, and what happened here? I guess they're going to reset the shot clock. Or, I don't know. I guess we're going to have a timeout. Possible challenge. Otherwise, the timeout's been called. Knicks will call timeout.
2-point game.
Still in this. Okay, come on now. Let's stop. Hold on a second. Wait 1 second. I want to make sure this is real. Here's a rule, Donald, that doesn't make sense in my opinion. This is a college rule, and the Knicks have had this happen twice to them.
Okay.
There was a player that the Knicks acquired in a trade. He was a throw-in. That player was allowed to go back to college. And you remember Dink Pate from our summer league team?
Yeah.
He's going to college. and he was just on Westchester. How is
No
that
way.
allowed?
Wow.
How is that allowed?
Wow.
I mean, yeah, the dude's 20 years old. He's college age, but he was essentially playing. That's like saying, oh, you were in AAA or AA. You can go back to college. I'm sorry, that doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. I don't get it.
That's a shame. Yeah, he would have been useful. Dink Pate has committed to Providence as agent Sam Permit of Rock Nation Sports. It's Rock Nation. Almost not surprised. G League star turned down two-way and 10-day opportunities. Former top 30 recruit is averaging 16 points per game this season, so he can go in a college and then he's going to potentially get more money because he's going to come out of the draft probably next year. Or the
Yep.
year after. That's interesting.
I'm sorry, I really don't know how that's allowed.
Jaden Ivey is retiring from the NBA to become a pastor at 24 years old.
Well, I didn't see that anywhere. I guess that's fairly recent. Jalen Brunson tonight, 22 points, 5 assists. Jason Tatum, 24, 12, and 7.
Well, this is interesting. According to Full Court Press, Full Court Pass, sorry, Adam Silver is reportedly enthusiastic about a new lottery reform proposal that would give the bottom 3 teams worse odds than teams ranked 4 through 10.
Interesting.
So it's kind of a little bit of what I said.
Yeah. Where you're essentially not rewarding the bottom 3 teams automatically. Knicks have Brunson, Hart, Clarkson, Bridges, and Towns. Tatum has that deflected by Towns, stolen by Bridges. Bridges to Hart. Hart inside, ties the game.
Hey.
92-92.
These last 6.5 minutes should be box office. Let's go.
Keita hands to White. Defended by Clarkson. White's jumper is good. Brunson will bring up the floor. Hart comes with a screen. Brunson gets through the defenders. Inside to Hart. Hart inside. Tough layup to go.
Beautiful assist from Brunson. Jesus Christ.
Assist number 6 for Brunson. Tatum hands to Pritchard. Pritchard to Keita. Knicks try to ice the screen. Pritchard gets by the paint. Baseline. Pritchard to Keita. Keita's floater is good.
It wiped his feet.
Brunson will bring up the floor. Keita with 10 points, 4-6 from the field. Towns comes with a screen. Brunson, guarded by White. Brunson to his right. Brunson to Towns. Towns inside. Pick and roll.
Oh!
Towns, 11 and 11 tonight. Tatum guarded by Hart. Shireman drives to the middle. Shireman, pull-up jumper. Yes. Blow for blow in the final 5 minutes of the fourth quarter.
It's going to be box office, baby.
Brunson to his right. Off a ghost screen. Feeds Cat. Wide open. Knicks have the lead. Pick and pop executed to perfection.
Here we go. Some chemistry. How did it take this long?
Cat's first three-pointer of the game. Tatum with a screen. Goes to the middle. Tatum a couple dribbles. Loses it. Hart dives on the ball. And hell ball.
Is that timeout or hell ball?
Hell ball.
Wow. Big call.
I mean, Towns was in Narnia when he made that three-pointer. Wide open. But they were also showing that pick and roll.
That was a nice pick and roll. This is a nice pick and pop. Sick. Brunson's done a beautiful job running the paint running the offense in this fourth quarter.
He might have double-digit assists by the end of the night, the way he's operating.
He was at 2 at halftime. Now he's up to 8, I believe.
That's that. If the math is right, math is right. So it's Towns and Tatum jumping up. Tip is taken. Hart has got it.
Great job.
Brunson and Towns. Screen to the right. Brunson looks.
There's another pick and pop action. Oh, you were
Brunson
late. You
doubled.
missed it.
Brunson looks. Finds the corner. Josh Hart, corner three. Shots no good. Rebound Tatum.
Fuck.
White to Tatum. Tatum inside. Kicks to Pritchard. Back out to Shireman. Shireman for three. Puts it in.
Damn, but this Shireman dude, where did he come from?
17 points.
How do these Celtics players always find these awkward looking
Brunson
dudes?
screen and roll to Towns. Towns inside. No. Oh, they called a foul. Sam Cassell and the Celtics bench is red hot.
Where do the Celtics find these dudes that look like they've come from South Side, from Southie, like freaking Hauser and Shireman with an awkward looking mullet? Where do they find these dudes?
Towns knocks down the first free throw. Well, Shireman was a first-round pick last year out of Creighton. He was actually born in Nebraska.
Oh, he's from Nebraska. Okay.
Hauser was born as another Midwest boy, born in Wisconsin. He was obviously undrafted out of Virginia in 2021.
The Celtics just do an unbelievable job developing these dudes that don't look like they're NBA players. They look like freaking killers against the Knicks.
Towns knocks down both. We're tied at 101. Bridges guards Pritchard. Keita, defended by Towns, looking for a man off the handoff, finds Tatum. 7 to shoot. Tatum has the size advantage, kicks out to Pritchard. He lost the ball out of bounds. Knicks ball.
101, 303 remaining. This is box office, baby. What a game.
What a game indeed. A possible future playoff matchup between these two teams. A rematch of the Eastern Conference semifinals from a year ago. Brunson has the ball. He's guarded by Neemias Queta. They're about to double. They have White shadowing from the paint. Brunson, a couple of dribbles. 8 to shoot. This is isolation basketball. Brunson puts it up and rattles home. Knicks have the lead.
Oh, Brown doesn't look happy.
Tatum brings up the ball. Trying to spin off OG. Doubled. Finds Queta. Queta inside. To the corner goes Shireman. Shireman a step back three. That's good. Baylor Shireman with 20 points.
Who is this dude? Who is this dude? 6 of 7 from 3? Are we serious?
7 to shoot. Brunson trying to get a mismatch. Brunson doubled. finds Hart inside, wide open, puts it in.
Oh, what a pass! Oh, what a pass! That was, oh, dude, that was like prime Stephon Marbury.
Yeah, the fastball pass. Tatum nearly lost it, guarded by OG. Knicks look to ice. Tatum gets into the lane, inside. Shot's no good. Good defense by Towns.
There you go.
Minute and a half to play here in the fourth quarter. Brunson drives down the lane, stops, inside off the glass, no good, but a foul. Tatum wants a review, but the Celtics will call timeout. Knicks up by 1.
Dude, this Shireman's insane.
Yeah, you're right, Donald. That was prime Stephon Marbury right there.
What a fucking pass. It was so good, Josh Hart was like, whoa.
And then all of a sudden, the Celtics stopped guarding for a second. He's like, wait, I'm this open?
Yeah, exactly. He was like, Jesus Christ.
Brunson is 1 assist away from a double-double.
Yeah, he had only 2 at halftime. He's up to 9.
You would have 2 players with double-double if Brunson gets another assist. Towns has a double-double. Brunson has a double-double.
Beautiful. Towns is another one. He's had a big fourth quarter.
Because of his involvement with Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, it's almost like we've been saying it for the entire season. Or 2 seasons. They look nice as there's nice chemistry there when they bother to do it.
Yeah.
Because both of them are fairly unguardable if the 2 of them can create space for each other. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah.
Man action.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, they just need to remember, they need to realize that they can actually help each other. Towns is a giant, so if you can get some 2-man action, get him open, he can do some damage. And Jalen Brunson is basically unguardable with his footwork, so I don't know. Use it more.
As we await the return to the game.
Wow. Jason Tatum, 24 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists. But he's only 7 of 22 from the field.
True.
Shireman's been very impressive. Pritchard's a beast.
And the reason that they did not start him, he has a higher shooting percentage off the bench.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think it was like 50 games he started, and he had a 35% three-point percentage. When he's on the bench, it's 43%.
Wow. Okay. So they're really focusing on the analytics.
So the Knicks are 20-13 in clutch games, 15-16 for the Celtics. 16 lead changes tonight. Brunson at the line for 2. His first free throw's a miss.
Oh, fuck. That could be costly. 1 minute and a half left.
Well, I do see Susie Essman courtside.
I do, and she looks concerned.
We need her to give one of those pep talks like she does at Larry.
I don't know if the pep talks would work for the modern NBA player. 4-eyed fuck.
4-eyed fuck. And you fat piece of shit.
You fat piece of shit.
Anyways, Tatum on the perimeter, 12 to shoot, guarded by Brunson. He has the advantage. He splits the defense, kicks out to White. Derek White for three. Shot's no good. Rebound tipped by Vucevic. Ball is loose. Bridges will take the loose ball.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go up 2 scores.
Brunson guarded by White. Hart looks. Hands off to Brunson. No fakes. Hart is wide open. Didn't take the shot. Now hands to Bridges. Bridges back to Hart. Final seconds of the shot clock. Puts it in. Josh Hart from downtown.
Holy shot. Oh, my God.
Josh Hart is elite when the shot clock is winding down always.
Oh, the Garden explodes. The Garden explodes. Josh Hart. Oh, contested 3. That is clutch.
Now Susie Essman's happy.
She loves her Knicks, baby.
She does. Spike Lee giving high fives to everybody.
Josh Hart. That was clutch. You want the definition of clutch? That is clutch. Oh, Patrick Ewing.
Yes.
Oh, he's celebrating.
Often travels with the team nowadays. He's kind of like an ambassador for the team.
This is huge.
42 seconds to play in regulation. Knicks up 5, 109-104. Vucevic will hand in. The Knicks have essentially put in most of their defensive lineup. Pritchard for 3. No. Rebound. Vucevic. Put it up and put it in.
Oh, fuck.
106-109. White playing press. Brunson gets him down.
You got him. You got him.
Brunson one-on-one. 8 to shoot. Screen from Hart. Brunson
Smartly.
to Hart. Hart again for 3. Bang! Down. Knicks up 6. Vucevic loses the ball. Hands to Pritchard, a long 3. Air ball.
Next one! Josh Hart.
And that's it. The Knicks win 112-106 off the back of Josh Hart's clutchness in the final waning minutes.
Josh Hart explodes with the most clutch shots of the year. These are 2 of the most clutch shots of the year. Back to back. Bang and bang. Fuck. The Garden is exploding. Oh, wow.
Knicks now have 52 wins, and although slim chances, their second seed opportunity is still alive. Mind you, the Knicks tomorrow will play the Raptors, and then on Sunday they will play the Hornets for their finale. But Josh Hart, who had a pretty much poor first half, comes in the second half, fourth quarter notably, hits 2 clutch 3-pointers.
Oh, wow. Shit. Is that 10 assists for Brunson, by the way? I think he got it. I think he got his 10th assist right there at the end, I believe.
Yeah, 25 and 10.
That's my point guard. Whose point guard is this? It's my fucking point guard.
How about Josh Hart having 26 points?
Jesus Christ. That's insane.
And 5 made 3-pointers.
Fuck. Dude. That was special. That's a big win. That's a season-changing win right there. That gives the Knicks confidence that they can hang with the big boys,
Yes,
and that's huge going into
the
into the
playoffs.
postseason. Yeah, that's huge. And yeah, the second seed is out of the question. I don't believe. Like, what's the story here? We only what 2 games out?
Well, let's check the standings now that the Knicks have won. Let's go to ESPN. I'm gonna check. Oh, wrong
The third
league.
seed's basically now secured, I believe.
The Knicks are 2 games back.
Okay, well, it'll be hard to do, but third seed, where are we now? Game and a half up?
The Knicks are a game up. So
Okay.
just to point it out, the Celtics' remaining schedule is as follows. They have 2 more games. They have 2 more games. They have New Orleans and then Orlando. So it looks like
Oh,
the
right, we
Celtics will
got that.
probably
That's it. It's done. Yeah, we got
yeah, Celtics will probably lock up the second seed, barring something unforeseen. For the not Raptors, excuse me, the Cavaliers. Let me see here. Let's look at their. I'm gonna look at their schedule. They have 2 more games remaining. They have the Hawks. They have Washington next. So the Hawks will prove a tough matchup for them.
Yeah, Washington, that's a guaranteed dub. And for us, we got the Raptors
And the Hornets.
and the Hornets again. The
And
Hornets will be difficult. I think we'll take care of the Raptors.
And for the Raptors, it's the Knicks and then Brooklyn. So I'm not going to say it's officially clinched that we get the third seed, but also
No, it's not official.
let me make this note right here. You got Donovan Mitchell and Jared Allen out tomorrow for the Cavaliers due to injury management.
Oh, that's good. What would happen if the Knicks and Cleveland are tied with the same record? Do we have the head-to-head?
That's a great question. Let me see. Because the Knicks won the opener early on in the season. They have 2 wins because of the Christmas win.
That's right.
Yeah, they have the tiebreaker.
Right. I think we're gonna get the. I think tonight's win's gonna assure us the third seed. That's good. Good.
All right, Donald, you want to do some player grades?
Let's do it.
All
Well,
right,
Josh Hart has climbed up the grades to make a dramatic run at an A+. Where did that come from? Josh Hart, Captain Clutch right there. And Jalen Brunson gets another Captain Clutch. I'm getting him an A+ too. Double, ran the point just perfectly.
I must say, Josh Hart in the final minutes, absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema. Yeah, 2 of them are getting A+. Clarkson, I'm giving him an A-. I thought he was pretty useful. Deuce, quiet second half, but such a good first half. He's gone down to an A. Mitch, an A. Towns, what would you say? Yeah, he kind of came together. B+.
He came together in the fourth quarter. Pick and rolls. He had that huge 3.
We don't win without Cat's fourth quarter. Shamet, kind of a quiet B-, C+, maybe a C+. And Mikal Bridges, he kind of came alive and then kind of disappeared again. He's a weird player. B-, C+.
Yeah, something like that.
B- probably. And that's OG. OG was freaking amazing. I'm giving him an A.
What about Mitchell Robinson? Did you mention him?
I did. Yeah, I gave him an A.
Yeah, he deserves an A+. Great win for the Knicks. I know Jaylen Brown was out. They still held it together. This was back and forth game pretty much from the start. They held their heads up high despite losing the lead in the third quarter. Clutch plays from everybody. You need timely shots. The Knicks had plenty of them. Karl-Anthony Towns, Clarkson at times. Josh Hart with the 2 3-pointers I can't say enough about, especially he's one of those players that he could have a bad half and then he can turn it around in the snap of a finger.
He thrives off energy as well. That's why he's like perfect for New York, because when that crowd's going nuts, he like becomes a better player because he just thrives off energy and momentum. That's just the type of player he is. Uh, so that was big.
So with this win tonight, Knicks are one game ahead in the third seed. They move to 52 and 28. The Celtics are 54 and 26. So must I say, to exit the stream, as always, first of all, thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, do all the good stuff, share out below, follow the links down below, Pinstripe Chronicles, Donald's writing, all that stuff. But before we go, Donald, as always, and must I say, this is the last regular season game we are going to do for the Knicks, but we're absolutely going to be back for the playoffs because that is going to be cinema.
Will be cinema.
Will be cinema. But Donald, always before we go, after a win, what do we always say?
Go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
Go New York, go New York, go. Final regular season stream. Knicks win 112-106 over the Boston Celtics. We will see y'all come playoff time. See y'all later. Let's go, Knicks. Have a good night, y'all. Peace.